Hello Flosstube, and welcome to Needle Notes with Stitcher Trish. My name is Trish, and I'm so thrilled that you've come across my channel and that you will spend a little bit of time checking out the work that I've been doing over the past few weeks. I want to thank all of you that have subscribed to my channel and left some really wonderful comments, and it's been a pleasure to interact with you and get to say hello and meet some folks from all over the world actually, which has been quite enjoyable. It's been about 3 weeks since we did a Flosstube, and life update is that I am a high school band director in North Carolina, which right now is really interesting because our county is doing virtual school. So along with doing a little bit of stitching. Stitching's kind of taken a back seat. Been learning how to get my classes set up and get everything ready to teach band virtually this year. So that's been a change of pace from my usual summer. Usually we're doing band camp and just outside sweating and trying not to be sunburned. But this year, learning a whole lot of new stuff so that we can really do some cool stuff with the kids and they get to learn a lot about music. So that's what's been going on at our household. My husband's also a teacher, so it's been a big learning curve in North Carolina this week for us. I want to start with some old finishes because it's back to school. In the past, I have stitched some back to school things. I am a graduate of the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, and this is the iconic old well that is on our campus. This stitch is probably pretty close to 30 years old. I'm pretty sure I did this my freshman year of school. It is from an old book by Three Needles and in 1980 publication. So it's matted. My mom matted it for me. I mean, it's very 90s style, but it's still a part of our home. Much to my husband's chagrin, who is a graduate of Wake Forest University. I did this piece for him the first Christmas we were married. Go Deegs. Go Deegs. My production manager is my husband, Steven. So this is to commemorate Wake Forest. So those are my old finishes and back to school focus for this episode of Flosstube. Next, I want to turn into haul. I'm going to do haul first. I got my fabric for the Fabric of the Month Club from Fortnite Fabrics, and this is just a beautiful neutral, and the name of this is Fairy Ring. I'm part of the neutral fabric of the month. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and this is a 40 count. Both sides, the modeling's just great. So I don't know which side I'll use. I have no plans for this piece of fabric yet. Just some beautiful haul to go in my stash. Then I placed my first order from Garon Stitchery down in Florida. I've been looking for this one for a while. This is Snow Queen by Mirabilia. I don't have plans to start it, but it's in my possession before it gets sold out or unable to find it or any of that. I did not buy the bead pack yet or the flosses or anything. I just want to get my hands on the pattern, and I got it from Garon Stitchery. So I'm excited about having that one. And then another one that I have, again, zero plans to get started, but it's Sleepy Hollow. I'm not a Halloween person. Halloween comes and goes, and great, it's cool for the kids. But I've never stitched a Halloween piece because it just is not a huge holiday in my world. But I've always been fascinated by the legend of Sleepy Hollow and the Headless Horseman. That's just always been one of my favorite stories. And this is a great piece. It's got so much detail in it. So one of these days, this one will get on my list of things to work on. So that's all of my haul for this week. I did have a new start, which is kind of rare for me. I don't usually have a lot of new starts. But this is by Barbara Anna. It's called Dear Joy. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this piece. I've always been fascinated by it and just like it. Her outfit is really cool, and I think it's a her. Because female reindeer have antlers. So she's blinged out, got an awesome necklace, great outfit on. So I've got, the top part done. So I've got to finish up and then the border around and her antlers. I'm going to probably use a little Krynic instead of making the antlers the color that's called for. I think I'm going to bling her out even more. So this is probably going to end up being gifted to someone this year for the holidays. So that's my plans for this one. But my new start. Next I'm going to get into whips. So this is one I've shown my previous floss tubes, and I'm getting closer to finishing it up. Now it's going to be my focus. I'm in the finish this or die kind of thing, because it's got to get FFO'd for the holidays. So I finished this week getting all of the trees and bushes down here done, and trees up here. Started in on the clouds, and there's a lot more clouds to get in, and then some more greenery, and then a border, and it'll be finished up. So I'm hoping to finish this one up this week, so I can decide if I'm going to frame it or do a stand-up or what with this one. But I'm very excited that it has so much beautiful Carolina blue in this piece for NC State University. Stephen's made some new needle minders that are really cool that he did with some resin. It's a new technique for him, these beautiful little flowers, little heart and all. And we just got these in our shop for this week, so I'm using these for the moment. And another whip that I worked on is my Cross Stitch Nation. I got in 2 more people and finished them up. This is me, and this is Stephen, and then some friends here, and I've got 3 more friends to get in here, and the bordered along the bottom. So when I get my Christmas one done, I'll get back to this one. But it's been a lot of fun changing some things up and changing outfits a little bit in color. I ran out of the color that goes in her dress there, so I'm going to find something else that's not called for that's going to go in there, and that'll work. So anyway, there's Cross Stitch Nation. This is by Heartstring Samplery. I didn't say that. And then the last one, this is Dragons of Sumatra. I have finished page 1, page 5, and page 7. So I can move the frame over a little bit and get going on this. I am doing this one on 40 count Ancient by Hand Dyed Happiness. The floss I'm using on this is a silk from Silks For You. I bought an entire hank of Silks For You. It's just gorgeous. It's the first time I have worked with silk. It's absolutely the most fantastic floss to work with. It won't be the last time I work with silk. If I can afford it, silk's going to become my go-to floss to use. So those are all the whips and the things that I've worked on. Again, my plans are to go back and really kind of dig at this NC State one and get it finished up. And it's doing that one on Ada that I hand dyed, coffee and tea dyed myself. And it's an 8, well, it was an 18 count, and I shrunk it pretty well, so it's a little bit smaller. The Heartstring Samplery that I'm working on is on a 36 count Morel from Fortnite Fabrics. So my plans are, yeah, like I said, to get the NC State one finished up. And last but not least is a shop update, and this is kind of cool. Back to school time. So we're doing a back to school sale in our shop, which is Foreverusneedleraft. I mean, we're on Etsy, foreverusneedleraft.etsy.com. We're doing a 20% off sale on all the bags that are in stock. And go to the site, you can see that the sale is in place. Stephen's got a bunch of new needle minders up and scissors fobs that are just fantastic. So special for our floss tube folks, there's a coupon, a 10% off coupon for the entire site. And the coupon code is Stitcher Trish. So if you go to our site and you want to purchase something, enter that coupon code. It'll be 10% off everything in the shop, because I really appreciate you all watching Flosstube and going through my stitching with me. So back to school specials and back to school wishes to all of you. If you're got loved ones heading back, or you're heading back yourself, and all the newness that it entails for us this year. Just thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're so inclined, and we'll see you again in about 3 weeks. Thank you. Bye-bye.